AI may shape the future, but humanity will always define its purpose. Barack Obama. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and all beloved friends, I will say thanks to Allah, the God Almighty, for giving us health and opportunity to gather in this special occasion. My name is Nadifa Azahra Naurahya, and I'm here to give a speech about something very relevant to our lives. Artificial intelligence, or what we better know as AI. Over the years, we have moved from simple tools to powerful machines, and now we have moved to unintelligent systems that can learn and even think just like humans. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever imagined living in a world where robots could become your teachers, your doctors, your friends, or even your competitors? And are we ready for such a future? Ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence, or AI, is the ability of computer systems to mimic human intelligence. It involves technologies that enables machines to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. In other words, AI enables machines to think and learn. AI brings many incredible benefits. It has already made our lives easier and more efficient. In healthcare, it helps doctors diagnose diseases faster and more accurately. And in education, it personalizes learning for each student. In businesses, it increases productivity. AI can also perform dangerous jobs like exploring space, cleaning up toxic waste, or working in hazardous environments. However, AI also comes with some impacts. One of the biggest concerns is job loss. Many workers fear being replaced by machines. And another problem is privacy, because AI systems often collect and use personal data. And the most worrying risk is that if it is left uncontrolled, AI could make decisions that go against our human values. Furthermore, students cannot think logically because they rely solely on technology rather than their own thinking. That is why Indonesia has a low literacy rate. Friends, so as a student, what can we do to face these challenges? Yes, of course. First, we should ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly. Second, we as individuals should prepare ourselves by learning new skills that cannot easily be replaced by machines. And third, we need to always remember that AI is a tool. It means to serve humanity, not to control. So, let us not fear the future, but build it wisely with AI as our partner, not our master. That's all. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
The judges, the participants of English speech contest, and all audiences. Let me introduce myself. I am the participant number 32. My name is Sesa Janitra Naraswari. Thank to the committee who has given me a chance to deliver my speech. Before I begin to deliver this speech, I would like to invite you to thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercy and blessing, so we can be together in this blessing place. And also, let's deliver salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the brightness. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk to you about a topic that affects us all, the negative impact of sugar-sweetened beverage. Have you ever felt refreshed after drinking a sweet iced tea? Many of us enjoy these drinks, especially on a hot day. Sweet drinks like iced tea, cold soda, and energy drinks, they taste is good and they are easy to buy at stores or school canteens. But do you know what they are really doing to our bodies? Happy audience, I want to share the negative impact and why we need to be careful with sugar-sweetened beverage. These drinks are full of added sugar. They are like a sweet poison. The taste is nice, but they are not good for our bodies. Drinking them often can cause serious health problems. The first, sweet drinks can make us gain weight. Why? Because they have a lot of sugar and calories. When we drink too much sugar, our body saves it as fat. This can lead to obesity or being too fat. Being overweight can make us feel more tired and get sick easily. The second, these drinks can make us feel. This can lead to obesity. The second, these drinks can lead to diabetes. Our body will have difficulty controlling blood sugar level. The second, our body will have difficulty controlling blood sugar level if we consume too much sugar. This is very dangerous and can make us sick for life. The third, they can make us feel addicted. The more we drink, the more we want and make it hard to stop, especially for children and teenagers. And don't forget about our teeth. Sugar can make our teeth unhealthy. If we don't brush our teeth after drinking something sweet, we may get cavities and need to go to the dentist. A beautiful smile starts with healthy habits, not with sugary drinks. So, what's the solution? What should we do? We can start with some simple steps. The first, we should drink more water. Water is the best drink for our body. The second, we can also drink milk or fresh juice with no sugar added. The third, if we want something sweet, we can eat fresh fruit instead with no. And the most important, we should not drink sweet beverage in every day. In conclusion, sweet beverage may be fun to drink, but they are not good for our health. Actually, sweet drinks are not so sweet. It causes many serious health problems. Our health is in our hands. Let's say no to sugary drinks and yes to healthier future. The judges and audiences, that's all about my speech. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, respected teachers, honorable judges, and my dear friends. My name is Octavia Khorotagyun. Today, I am excited to share my thoughts on a topic that is shaping our world and our classrooms: artificial intelligence, or AI. Not so long ago, AI was something we only saw in science fiction movies. Robots, talking computers, and futuristic machines. But today, AI is no longer a dream. It is part of our daily lives, on our phones, in our homes,
and now in our schools. The question we must ask is not, will AI change education? But rather, how can AI help education become better for everyone? One of the most important benefits of AI in education is personalized learning. We all know that every student is different. Some understand lessons quickly, while others need more time and practice. AI can help by adjusting lessons to each student learning speed and style. For example, an AI learning application can give more exercises in areas where a student is weak, and it can skip topics the student has already mastered. It can also explain in different lengths until the student understands. This means every student gets the support they need. Learning becomes fairer, more flexible, and more effective. Another great benefit of AI in education is that it makes education more accessible. For students with disabilities, AI can be life-changing. Speech-to-text software helps students who cannot write. Text-to-speech tools help students who have trouble reading. Real-time translation allows students from different language backgrounds to learn together without language barriers. AI also helps students in rural or remote areas. Even if they do not have many teachers, they can still access high-quality lessons from around the world through AI-powered platforms. This technology can help reduce the gap between rich and poor, urban and rural, and able and disabled. AI is not just for students. It can also help teachers. Teachers often spend many hours grading assignments, preparing tests, and doing administrative work. With AI, these tasks can be automated, giving teachers more time to focus on teaching, guiding, and inspiring their students. Of course, AI in education is not perfect. There are challenges we must consider, such as protecting student data, avoiding over-reliance on technology, and making sure human interaction is not lost. But these challenges should not stop us. They should encourage us to use AI responsibly and create rules and guidelines so it benefits everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence is not here to replace teachers or the joy of learning together. It is here to make education inclusive future. So let us not fear AI. Let us work with it. Let us use it make learning better for all students. Taehyung is eating bakwan. Thank you for everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you, participant number 33, and the time is 5 minutes 1 second. Okay, the respected juries.
Good morning, honorable judges, respected teachers, and all amazing friends. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is such a great honor to stand here and deliver a speech on a topic that is changing the world today, artificial intelligence and its impact on education. Let me begin with the simple questions. Have we ever asked ChatGPT for help with your homework, or maybe use like Google Translate, Duolingo, or YouTube channel that explains math like magic tricks? Well, if your answer is yes, congratulations, you've already experienced artificial intelligence, or what we call AI. So what exactly is AI? Artificial intelligence is the ability of machine or computer system to do tasks that normally need human thinking. So AI can solve questions, learn from experience, and even talk like humans. Sounds good, right? But here's the most exciting part about AI. Now AI is entering classrooms and is changing how we learn and teach. Let's begin with the positive impact of AI in education. First, AI helps teachers. Teachers are superheroes, but even superheroes get tired. Why? Because they have to prepare lessons, check hundreds of papers, and the other. So AI can help them. Second, AI helps students learn better. We all learn differently. Some are prefer reading, some are visual learner, and the other learn best by doing. So AI can personalize learning. Third, AI supports inclusive educations. AI helps students with disabilities. It reads text aloud, translates science, and opens door for all students. Fourth, AI makes learning fun and engaging. Who said learning must be boring? With AI, we can explore virtual labs, talk with history buffs, or even play grammar like games like missions. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, if every coin have two sides. First, AI cannot replace teachers. No matter how smart the machine is, it cannot feel emotions, give us warm smile, or motivate us when we feel down. Second, AI can make us too dependent. Just imagine if students just solve their homework without trying. We would get the answer, but learn nothing. Third, some AI raises questions about privacy and safety. Some apps collect personal data. If misused, that can be dangerous. So what is the right way to use AI? What shall we do? Well, the answer is very simple. Use AI wisely. Use AI wisely. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let AI help us, but don't let it replace our effort. Let AI help teachers, but don't let it replace their role. Let AI bring knowledge, but let humans bring values. Education is not just about facts and formulas. It's about character, creativity, compassion, and the other. Dear judges, teachers, and friends, we are the generation that will grow with AI. Let us be smart user, not just follower. Let us learn with technology, but stay rooted in humanity. Thank you for your kind attention. Have a good day and good luck to all participants. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you participant number 34 for your speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judges, teacher, and my fellow friends. My name is Talita Katarasaki. I will begin my speech today. Let me start with a question. Have you ever asked Google a question, or used a translation application, or even talked to ChatGPT? If yes, congratulations. You have already met artificial intelligence or AI. AI is not a scary robot that will take over the world. No, my friends. AI is simply a smart technology that can help us in our daily life, including us students. Today, I will share with you the benefits of AI and how it impacts students like us. First, AI makes learning easier and more fun. Imagine, you don't understand your math homework. AI can explain it in a simple way. If you need to learn English, AI can help you translate and even practice speaking. Some AI apps can make quizzes, flashcards, or even summarize long lessons. It's like having a teacher in your pocket, right? Ready to help anytime. Surprisingly, that really happened. All our tasks look easier now. A glimpse of picture can be produced really fast just with the one click. And give a proper prompt to AI. Do you agree? Yes, of course. Second, AI help us save time. Instead of spending hours searching for information in many books, AI can find it in seconds. It can also help us in organize our schedule, remind us about deadlines, and even suggest better study plans. This means we can use Canva AI to design posters, write stories, and make music. For example, if we have a school project, we can use Canva. AI can give new ideas we never thought of before. We can use Canva AI or Canva now to help our school project. So, AI is not only for science. It can also help in art, music, and many other creative fields. Because of AI, students like us can learn anywhere and anytime. We can connect with people in different countries, share ideas, and explore the world even from our own classroom. AI prepare us for the future, where technology will be part of almost every job. But my friends, AI is not perfect. Sometimes, AI can give us wrong information. And if we use it too much, we might become lazy or dependent. We must be careful not to get addicted to AI. Addiction means using it so much that we cannot study or make decisions without it. To avoid this, we should use AI as a helper, not a replacement for our mind. We can set time limits, check the information with our own research, and still practice solving problems on our own. My friends, one more. AI is a tool, not a brain. It is smart, but it doesn't replace our thinking. We must still use creativity, kindness, and critical thinking. AI, in other words, AI can guide us, but we must decide the direction. Agree? So, my friends, let's not be afraid of AI. Let's be smart user. Let's using it to learn, to grow, and to make the world better. If we can work together with AI, I believe our future will be brighter and more exciting. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone. The honorable judges, teachers, and my fellow participants. Greeting to all of us. I am so grateful for the blessings of health and opportunities that God has given us, so that we can gather in this competition. Today, I want to talk about upholding ethical values in the digital age, a call for teenagers. It is an honor to stand before you today and speak about a subject that, in my view, is both timely and urgent: the role of ethics in the life of teenagers, especially in the era of digital and social connectivity. We are the most connected generation in human history. With just a smartphone in our hands, we have access to information, communication, entertainment, and in many ways, power. We have access to information, communication, and in many ways, power. We can shape influence, shape conversation, and even build personal brands online. According to a 2023 report by Common Sense Media, teenagers now spend an average of 8 hours and 39 minutes per day using screen for entertainment online. That's more time than we spend sleeping or attending school. But here is the paradox. While we are more connected than ever, we are also becoming more distant, emotionally, ethically, and socially. In this fast-moving digital world, the question of ethics, of knowing what is right and doing it, becomes more critical than ever. Ethics is not simply about following rules. It is about internalizing values. Honesty, respect, empathy, responsibility, and justice. These values should guide our choices, especially when no one is watching or when thousands are. Ethics, by definition, refers to the moral principles that guide our behavior, not just in private, but in how we engage with others. In the past, ethical behavior was most visible in the classroom, at home, or in face-to-face interaction. Today, however, ethical decisions are made in comment, caption, tweet, and text. What we say online has power, real power, and with that power comes responsibility. Ethical interaction also requires self-awareness. Are we posting something to genuinely share or only to gain attention? Are we being true to ourselves or are we compromising our values to fit in? These questions are difficult, but they are necessary if we are grow not only into intelligent individuals but into morally conscious citizens. As teenagers, we often hear that we are the leaders for tomorrow, but in truth, we are already leading. We lead by example every day, with every message we send, every comment we post, and every meme we share. And that leadership requires ethics. Ethical interaction also means, first, choosing truth over popularity, second, thinking before typing, third, respecting boundaries and privacy, and the last one is standing up for others when we witness injustice. Friends, we live in extraordinary times. We have access to tools our parents never dreamed of. But technology without ethics is like power without purpose. Let us be the generation that is not only digitally literate, but ethically awake. Let us remember not just for what we build, but for how we treat one another. Let us be the passive participant in the digital world, but conscious contributors. One who choose dignity over drama, responsibility over recklessness, and character over clothes. Thank you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I would like to invite you to take a moment and look around. What do you see? A classroom? A school? A microphone? Yes, but if you look deeper, you will see something else. You will see a world that is rapidly changing. A world where machines can write poems, explain math, translate languages, and even give advice. That's right, we are now living in the age of artificial intelligence, or simply AI. Well, I am lovely Aura Andi Putri, and today I'm going to deliver a speech about artificial intelligence and its impact on education. Ladies and gentlemen, so what is AI? AI is a kind of technology that can think like humans. It can answer questions, write stories, give suggestions, and even teach. Sounds cool, right? But the big question is, how will AI affect our education? Will it help us or hurt us? Let's talk about the good side first. One big benefit of AI is that it makes learning more personal. We all have different ways of learning, right? Some of us are fast in math, some need more time in English.
AI can help adjust lessons based on our needs. It can explain again and again without getting tired. You can learn at your own speed anytime, anywhere. Second, AI makes education more accessible. Even students who live far from the city or those with disabilities can now learn better using AI. With just a phone and internet, anyone can get access to good education. That's amazing, right? And don't worry, AI is not here to take the job of teachers. Instead, AI helps teachers by checking homework, helping with lesson plans, and giving feedback. That way, teachers can focus more on teaching and supporting their students emotionally. But AI is not perfect. There are also some problems we need to be careful about. Some students use AI to cheat, asking AI to do homework or write essays. If we do that too often, we might forget how to think for ourselves. We may get the answers, but we lose the learning. Another problem is relying too much on AI. Yes, it's helpful, but if we use it for everything, we might get lazy. We must remember, AI can give answers, but only we can truly understand and ask the right questions. There's also the issue of privacy. AI learns from data, our data. So we must be careful and responsible in how we use technology. So, what can we do as students? We must use AI wisely and responsible. Let AI help us, but don't let it replace our own thinking. We still need to be curious, creative, and honest, because at the end of the day, AI can be smart, but only humans have feelings, empathy, and values. Let me close with this. Let's become a generation that is not just smart in technology, but also strong in character. Because the future of education is not about machines beating humans. It's about humans becoming better with the help of machines. That's all of my speech, and thank you for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Honorable judges, teachers, and all my dear friends. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us thank God for His blessings, so we can gather here today in good health and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to deliver my speech, and the title of my speech is The Importance of Ethics for Teenagers in Social Modern Interaction. Okay, my dear friends, as teenagers, we live in modern world. Every day, we use social media. For example, we use YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or WhatsApp. We meet people from different backgrounds, and we communicate not only face-to-face, but also online. But in this fast-moving world, do we still remember the word ethics? Okay, my friends, do you know what is ethics? Ethics means knowing what is right and what is wrong. Ethics teaches us to be respectful, honest, kind, and responsible. It is very important for us teenagers to follow ethics in our daily life, especially when we talk or interact with others. Why can ethics important in social interaction? First, ethics help us build good relationship. When we apologize, when we listen to others, and when we use kind words, people will respect us. Nobody likes to talk to someone is rude or selfish. Second, ethics protects us in online communication. In media social, many people post without thinking. Sometimes they hurt others or even bully them. It is not ethical. As teenagers, we must be careful in our words. Just because we are behind the screens does not we can say anything we want. Third, ethics, ethics shows our character. A person with good ethics will be trusted by others. Teacher will respect us, friend will admire us, and even your parents will proud of us. Okay, but how can we practice ethics in modern life? It is simple. Start by saying please, sorry, and thank you. Listen when someone is talking. Think before posting online. Don't look at others' mistakes. And always treat others the way you want to be treated. Remember, being modern is not only about having a smartphone or wearing trendy clothes. Being modern also having a good attitude and strong value. Dear friends, let us be smart but also be kind. Let us be active on social media but never forget our ethics. Let us be modern teenagers but also be respectful. Okay, I think that's all my speech for today. I hope we can learn to be better and more ethical in our interaction. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Good morning, honorable judges, respected teachers, and my fellow participants. It is a great honor for me to stand here today in this English speech contest, where words become powerful tools to inspire, inform, and connect. My name is Gatus Jilian Basil Pramudia, and today I will deliver a speech titled AI and its impact on education, shaping tomorrow starting today. Through this speech, I hope to share ideas, spark curiosity, and leave you with something valuable to take home. So, without further ado, let us begin the journey into my speech. Today, I want to take you on a journey into something that's already a part of our lives, even if we don't always notice it. Something that's transforming how we live, learn, create, and connect. That something is artificial intelligence, or what we usually call AI. So, what exactly is AI? AI is when we build machines or software that can think, learn, or make decisions, just like humans do. It's the reason your phone unlocks when it sees your face, how TikTok shows you videos you even didn't know you wanted to see, and how your virtual assistants can tell you the weather or beat you in a trivia game. But AI goes beyond just being cool or convenient. It's powerful, really powerful. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, AI, isn't that something only engineers, scientists, or Silicon Valley billionaires need to care about? Not at all. In fact, AI is something every student today should start paying attention to. And here's why. First, personalized learning. AI can look at what each student is good at, what they find hard, and how they like to learn. Then, it can make lessons that fit them. This means no more same lessons for everyone. Each student gets the help they need. Second, instant feedback and assessment. AI tools can check students' work right away and give quick feedback. This saves teachers time, so they can spend more time helping and guiding students. Third, breaking barriers. AI translation can help the students study in their own language. Online classroom make it possible for children in faraway places to still get a good education. However, we must also remember the importance of balance. AI should not replace teachers, but empower them. Human connection, creativity, and moral guidance cannot be programmed. Teachers will always be the heart of education, with AI as their partner, not their substitute. In short, AI will not take over education, but will help improve it. If we use it in the right way, AI can make learning easier, more interesting, and available for everyone. The future of classroom is coming, and we should be ready to welcome it. Thank you for your
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends. Let us often thank for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because of His mercy, we can gather in this place in good hope. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have had a sugary drink this week? Maybe a can of soda, a sweet bottle tea, or a fruit-flavored drink? Okay, in this good chance, I want to express about the danger of consuming of the sugar-sweetened beverages on whole. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with a clear definition. Sugar-sweetened beverages, or SSBS, are drinks with added sugar. These include sodas, sweeties, sport drinks, flavored waters, and fruit drinks that aren't 100% juice. According to the World Health Organization, or WHO, the recommended maximum daily intake of added sugar is about 25 grams or 6 teaspoons for a healthy child. The first major impact of SSBS is obesity, especially in children and teenagers. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2012 found that children who drank sugary beverages daily had a 60% higher risk of becoming obese than those who didn't. Obesity is not just about body weight. It increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers later in life. Next, sugar-sweetened beverages are strongly likened to type 2 diabetes. Research from Harvard School of Public Health shows that consuming just 1 to 2 sugary drinks a day increases the risk of type 2 diabetes by 26%. This disease, once called adult onset diabetes, is now affecting children. Ladies and gentlemen, we often forget another major risk to decay. Sugar feeds harmful bacteria in our moods, which produce acid that damages the enamel. This leads to cavities, gum disease, and even tooth loss. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, tooth decay is one of the most common chronic conditions in children aged 6 to 19. It might surprise you, but excess sugar doesn't just affect the body. It also affects the brain. A 2017 study in the journal Scientific Reports found a link between high sugar intake and an increased risk of depression. Ladies and gentlemen, sugar-sweetened beverages are not just drinks. They are liquid candy, wrapped in attractive bottles, often sold as something fun and energizing. They contribute to obesity, diabetes, tooth decay, and even mental health problems. I'm not asking you to avoid your drinks forever. I'm asking you to be aware and choose wisely. Try water, unsweetened tea, or real fruit. Educate your family and friends. Because the biggest danger is not in the drink itself. It's in not knowing what it does to us. Okay, thanks for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.